Welcome to this edition of the Showmanship Podcast. We just want to take a moment and say thank you to 300 views
on the Big Ten videos.
So today we will cover all things Big 12, and then shortly
we'll be cutting this video, and then
you'll be seeing 2 episodes in a week.
Yep.
And you'll be seeing the ACC.
Yep. And then as week 0 hits, we'll cover the SEC with a special guest.
Yes, so we'll be.
Are we talking about Peyton Manning, or we're talking about a relative of yours? Who knows?
It's a family friend.
Yep, I was making that joke.
But yes, we're gonna have Peyton Manning on.
Yeah, well, not anyway. Yeah, so the first team we want to cover in the Big 12 is Arizona State, the defending champions. And they come into the AP poll ranked number 11.
That's actually pretty surprising.
They still got their quarterback. They still got their wide receiver. I know Cam Scatterbo's gone, but
they got a tight end as well.
Yeah. So honestly, I am not surprised at all. Yeah. And so they could still probably be the best team in the Big 12.
Meaning their schedule doesn't look so difficult.
And we also have Fly Bunner, and that's this episode. Currently on, it was on your head.
Well, we're having a Mike Pence moment. On that fly landed on him during the debate.
Yeah, I didn't see.
It was like 2020.
I didn't.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Let's just say Jay Vance to everyone. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, I know.
Anyway, so first game they're playing FCS opponent.
Yeah, Northern Arizona. Easy.
Fun fact: Northern Arizona has a dome.
Yeah, I know that. Like UNI, like Idaho, like a lot of this. It's the funny thing is that they're in the FBS. There's only one FBS team that has a dome, which is Syracuse. But in the FCS, you have Northern Arizona. I think Northern Colorado has one. UNI, Idaho State, and North Dakota State and South Dakota State. Like
they're outside, just South Dakota.
Sorry, I said North Dakota State and South Dakota State. I swore South Dakota State and North Dakota State have a dome.
North Dakota State does. South Dakota State is the only Dakota schools that plays outside.
Let me Google that. No.
The South Dakota, the Coyotes, or I believe they call them the Coyotes.
Yeah,
or a dome. North Dakota State and North Dakota have a dome. South Dakota State's not cheap.
Okay, you're right. It is an outdoor stadium. My bad.
That's an advantage for them.
Like, what is it with the NFL always wanting dome stadiums? That the FBS college football only has one, and that's Syracuse. You would think that there was a lot more,
which is unique because they share a basketball court with them as well.
Oh yeah,
in the effort.
Yeah, and I kind of find that weird, but also when you're in the state of New York, like for crying out loud, surprised Minnesota doesn't have a dome. I mean, they did play in the Metrodome
in 2009,
and when the roof came down, and now they play TCF Bank.
Yeah, I think they were done playing there because it happened in like December. They were done playing there in like end of November.
Yep, and then it was bulldozed, and then it was bulldozed, and then
they repaired it for a few years, and then bulldozed it in the Vikings, and they built a new stadium on that site.
So where US Bank Stadium currently sits is where the Metrodome used to stand.
Yes.
That's
why they had to play at TCF for a couple years.
Yeah, and I can't imagine how the fans must have been through, like, sitting in that cold in January and December. Anyway,
what was you missed it field goal?
Yeah. Anyway, getting back on track. No, Arizona State, they just totally destroyed Northern Arizona.
Okay, and kind of a unique matchup.
Arizona State, Mississippi.
Yeah, going to Mississippi State.
Honestly, Mississippi State kind of sucks. No, and they've been. Honestly, they're far from climb to the number one seat.
Rest in peace, Mike Leach. Not the same since then.
R.I.P. Did a shot. Mike Leach wasn't actually the coach at the time. Like, it was somewhat different, but still. Anyway.
Well, he had quit for
Yeah, I know. Then he passed away. Yeah.
But shout out, he's actually went out of Wesleyan. So.
Mike Leach?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which Wesleyan is now a defunct school.
Yeah, so as of 2024, as of 2025, it's defunct.
I think like 2023. It was a private school and they ran out of donations.
Honestly, with all these A-block schools in Iowa, it makes me wonder how long it will be until Simpson College or Central go under. Anyway, I think Arizona State takes down Mississippi State, and then Texas State, which there will be a future Pac-12 member,
which is surprising.
Yeah, which I think they'll taken down.
I think it's been pretty good the last 2 years.
Yeah, I know they've been. Yeah, I've heard they've been pretty solid.
This is a home and home series.
Texas State and Arizona State.
Yeah, I think they played last year as well in Texas State.
Hmm.
In Arizona State, it was like their first win or something.
Interesting only on series, but moving on. And Baylor, I think they should take down Baylor. And then TCU, I heard TCU might be a bit underrated.
I mean, no one is expecting them, a few years ago to do all that.
If you aren't in the Big Ten or SEC, no one expects anything.
Shout out to all the Iowa guys, because
Oh yeah, like Max Duggan.
yeah, from Council Bluffs.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's a shame Iowa did take a chance on him. He was a Council Bluffs kid who went to the national championship, even though they got absolutely buzzsawed by Georgia. And Georgia shoved the buzzsaw and sawed off the horn on those frogs.
Probably the worst CFB national title.
I'm so glad I didn't watch that game. Anyway, so I think Arizona State should win that. Utah, well,
Really, really loud.
Utah,
Really loud at their home stadium.
Utah.
No, Arizona.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Utah as well.
yeah, Utah. Like the piss with Cam Rising finally gone. Like I don't know who their new quarterback is.
I don't know. I played him in college football.
College Bowl 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah. Anyway,
shades of Tyler Huntley, that's what I'll say.
and then they should be Utah and Texas Tech. I heard Texas Tech they just got 2 5-stars. Like, they were building something there in Lubbock. And you know what? I think we had Texas Tech winning this game.
Yeah, they're on the up and up this year.
Yeah.
I think they lost their running back.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying that they could be the winner in the Big 12, and we'll get to that in a bit, but I think they might be right. And then they play Houston. I think Arizona State takes them down. And I think Arizona State beats Iowa State. I think Iowa State's getting really overrated. I'll get into that in a bit. Then they should beat West Virginia. Like, eventually West Virginia will do well under Rich Rodriguez, but this will be a first year thing. And then they take down Colorado and take down their rival Arizona in the Territorial Cup, which should put them at 11-1.
Iowa State, Arizona State, a look in the locker rooms. Both overcame the odds, outworked, out-hustled, earned the right to be here. 2 will enter the field. Only 1 team leaves, headed to the college football playoff.
3 hours later.
So we decided to take a minute there.
Yep.
We had some technical difficulties.
I'm sure we'll have that on the graphics.
Yeah, so I'll pop up like this screen here.
Yeah.
That one probably saw a moment.
Or I gotta get it after. I'll tell you after the video. Anyway. So
Ryan has an idea for that.
yeah. Anyway. 11-1. 11-1 for Arizona State. Like, they should be pretty good. So I guess we'll move on to the other team that is hype, which is Texas Tech. Yeah. So Texas Tech, like, what did they have gained and what did they lost?
I believe they still have their quarterback. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But I believe they lost their running back to. I believe he could be a potential.
A Heisman level running back.
No, he went to the Cowboys.
Oh.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's their major guy. I think that left.
Yeah. But they got like a lot of guys in the transfer portal. Yeah.
Of course, those recruits. He said
Really?
some of the recruiting better.
Yeah, and they just got like 2 5-star recruits in the class of 26, I believe.
Because literally, I thought the last person they got off was Patrick.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised. Just imagine if Chris Collinsworth was calling a Texas Tech game, dude.
Joey McGuire.
Imagine if Chris Collinsworth or Tony Romo were calling a.
He's been the head coach since.
Joe McGuire, yeah, he was, yeah.
He was an associate head coach at Baylor.
Yeah, and
Coach.
took over the fire Matt Wells.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine Tony Romo or Chris Collinsworth commentating a Texas Tech game. I mean, they're all saying he played almost as good as Patrick Mahomes when he went here.
Yeah. Brennan Morton is their quarterback.
Brennan Morton.
Who's a senior
Mm-hmm.
from Texas.
Yep. And they got like a pretty easy non-conference schedule. They're going to play Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Kent State, and Oregon State.
Didn't Kent State go 0-12 last year?
Oregon State?
Kits.
Oh yeah, they went 0-12 last year, and they're once again ranked to be the worst FBS team in the FBS.
Also, don't forget to play them in College Ball 25 or 26 because I believe portion of the money somehow for BA is going to each school.
I think I'll
So I don't know if you play as them,
stick with the University of Iowa. Thank you very much.
but I think we know who's going 2-0 in those games.
Yep, Texas Tech, and then before they play Oregon State, who's they'll probably win that.
That home squad is
It's the home State. Yep, and then they go on the road to Utah, which I think they'll win that, and then they play Houston, which also win that. Kansas, I heard, could also be underrated. I mean, Jason Bean, who knows, is he still there, or did he leave it, or did he get drafted?
No, that was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, Jalen Daniels.
Yeah, because I think Daniels did pretty good
Yeah, he did.
in 20,
Yeah, 2023 or 2.
and then I think he got hurt a few games and Bean came in.
Yeah, and who knows how Jason Bean will do. And finally, they won't be playing the games at Arrowhead this year. They'll finally be in their new stadium.
Yeah, it's somewhat renovated.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they just got a bunch of money.
Yeah, I mean, from football, of course, right? No, I mean, right as right as you get into football, why wouldn't you immediately spend the money to get a new stadium? And then,
They add more seating,
yep,
a new scoreboard.
and then they play Arizona State. I already said win. They play Oklahoma State, who's
So you think Kansas to win here?
I know I'm getting Texas Tech to win there.
It's at home side.
Yeah, and then they play Oklahoma State, should beat them. Yeah, and then at Kansas State,
I could see L there.
I'm gonna say Kansas State wins that one. And then at BYU, they just lost their quarterback because he failed to establish not commit adultery, and Texas Tech should win that, and UCF they should win, West Virginia should win. So that also puts them at 11-1.
So they'd be the first overall right now.
Arizona State's also lost, so they'd be tied with Arizona State.
But they beat that. They win the head-to-head.
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, 11-1. There we go. So let's move on to, I think, the most overrated team in this conference, Iowa State. Seriously, the amount of maps I'm seeing about this team being the best team in Iowa, I go, bull crap!
That was an interesting take. I mean, over the last few years, it could maybe see that, but I don't know about last year.
Yeah, about Iowa State being the best team in Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because mainly record-wise, some years yes, some years no. But last year, of course, for Iowa's offense, obviously, but this year, like I said, Iowa's gonna be. People are underrating Iowa, and history has shown when people underrate Iowa and overrate Iowa State, Iowa always becomes a better team. We saw, of course, we saw this in 2021. Remember that after the
2014, I believe, as well.
Yeah, 2019 and mainly 2021 comes to mind because the previous year Iowa State won their first bowl, their first major bowl, first New Year's Six bowl, and probably be their only New Year's Six bowl until they unless they make the playoffs. And then people thought, "Oh, this team's gonna make the COP." No, they did not.
But I'd also say the 2020 year, they played Oregon that year.
Oh yeah,
They were under a rebuild.
Oh yeah, Cristobal Lodge hired Dan Lanning.
Oh, those are years late.
Wait. Cristobal had just got hired there? I believe Cristobal left and then Dan Lanning was hired.
I think that was 22.
Let me Google. Let me Google.
So I'm pretty sure Dan Lanning won Georgia 21 as a defense coordinator, and then took over at Georgia.
Oregon does football. I'll show him. I don't know. Not the I'm
Because that was after first ball left in.
Let me just.
So I believe it's his 4th year of coming.
Okay.
Of course, that's remember I just left.
Yeah. I'm just looking at.
COVID, you just really thought well, honestly.
Yeah, and also this will be the final year for the COVID seniors.
Yeah, so he didn't use that. So we're not going to have you say players that played 5 years of collision.
Yeah. Oh, and also, so you're right. I think Mario Cristobal was fired in the middle of 2021, and the intern was Brian McLendon, and then was Brian McLendon, and then Dane Lanning was hired the next year. Yeah. So technically, yes, after Mario Cristobal, it was Dan Lanning.
I think he left for the bowl game.
Mario Cristobal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the intern went
A
up.
lot of guys do.
So if Oregon
So we hired for a bowl game.
Yeah.
Like sometimes even coach their.
so if Oregon still had Mario Cristobal, Oregon would have probably won that game.
I don't know about
But anyway, moving on. So Iowa State, of course, they get that game in Ireland.
Also, COVID year, that's how old Tyler Shuck is for
I know.
States.
And same
But
with
he was playing in that game, the Fiesta Bowl,
oh my gosh. Wait, he was at Oregon? He was at Oregon?
for a few years, and then he went to Texas Tech.
And there was actually an LSU player who was on the 2019 national championship team. There was a player who was on the 2019 LSU national championship year, entering his final year. Whew, man, it's gonna be nice not seeing these COVID seniors again.
I believe there's a guy from Miami.
Yeah, there's a guy from Miami who I think he might be gone, but like
Yeah, he could play like 9 years.
he played like
That's an injury.
like there's definitely they'll definitely make a documentary about him someday. Yeah. Anyway, so moving along, Iowa State plays that opening game in Ireland.
10 days from recording of this episode.
Yep, 10 days will be a hate watch. Yeah, and I think Kansas State pulls out the win there in Ireland.
I believe it's a designated Kansas State home game.
Wow. Do you think is Kansas closer to Ireland than Iowa State, or is Iowa State closer to Ireland than Kansas State?
Iowa State.
Hmm.
Not by much, though.
Yeah, it's just not by
Hours.
so it doesn't really make a difference.
I think a lot of Iowa State people.
Yeah.
It's also on the news that they only pick Iowa State because the fans travel.
Yeah, no, but for Kansas State, I think
But yeah, you get a passport and everything.
yeah.
Like your face with that passport.
Honestly, I think both teams travel very well.
They're from the Midwest. I think they'll take a chance to
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Actually, Kansas is also in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think Kansas State pulls the win here. Yeah, because Iowa State, the two things was they lost Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins, and now they got two wide receivers who transfers who haven't really done anything. And
Yeah, that's a big question mark.
and
So are we circling maybe South Dakota beating them?
honestly,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like they go Iowa.
South Dakota has more of a chance
Yeah,
to beat them than Arkansas State.
and look at Iowa. We played South Dakota State. Like we could have used with Markinowski who was playing in that game and was starting in that game. South Dakota State could have easily beaten us in that game.
Yeah.
And then we also lost North Dakota State one
Or
year.
was it 7?
So it was 7-5. 7-5.
No, I think it was like, well, they got 2 safeties.
Yeah, field goal, 2 safeties, and I was watching that game with friends, and I was continually yelling at the screen the entire way
I
through.
was at that game.
Oh my!
A lot of fans.
Were you the kid captain that game?
No, I was in 2015.
Oh right.
It's like 11 years ago now.
Yeah, I can't, and so 11 years ago we were 12-0.
Yeah,
but
Rose Bowl here.
which we didn't even start. We didn't even start that season ranked. And then so moving right along, I could see South Dakota
That's their.
CJ Beathard. I'm hoping Rouski's like a mix of CJ Beathard and Nate Sam.
Well, I looked at the stats. Sorry, we're getting off topic here, but
Yeah.
one thing is, Iowa got past 80 teams in offensive rank.
Yeah, like last year.
So even if they improve, not even the same length, even 20 spots.
Yeah, that is a
That's-
major improvement.
His defense is always going to be there.
Yeah, it's Philip Harvard defense. What do you expect?
He plugs in place all types of guys all the time
Yeah,
over every few years. So he knows ball
yeah, and yeah. So
and had to see the players that are going to be good on defense.
yep. So
Which I believe most of the secondary is back, and most of the D line. I think the linebackers have been there, but they haven't started.
yeah, because we don't have Jay Higgins or Mick Jackson, because they're both in the NFL now.
And I believe Wilvin Lee, but I think Wyatt Black also went to the Steelers.
Yeah, Wyatt Black went to Steelers along with Caleb Johnson.
3 Hawkeyes not there.
Yeah, no. When I saw them took Caleb Johnson, I was upset. But then they got I was like, "Dang it, Steelers! We're taking the Hawkeyes." So I don't want to root against them when they play my Bengals. Anyway, so we getting back on topic, I think Iowa State beat South Dakota, but South Dakota could easily upset because compared that to Albany and Iowa, Albany's nothing FCS team. Yeah,
Well, South Dakota's been
yeah. South Dakota.
semifinal.
Yes, they were a really good FCS team, And moving on, and speaking of Iowa, that's the next game, the annual Cy-Hawk game. I think Iowa and Vegas has Iowa State favored by 6 points, which that's just major disrespect.
I need Iowa State ask more questions.
Yeah, I think Iowa will pull off victory names.
Like, I know Rob Wilbeck's great, but he's
Honestly,
an unproven wide receiver.
yeah, I know. Like, I think this whole season might show Rockelbeck's a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Jalen Noel.
And Jalen Noel. I think the only players that are saving his ass were Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins.
Ooh, they did pretty good in their
Yeah, they were.
preseason opener.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I heard they did. Yeah, so Iowa State, they start out 1-2. And
Vikings announcer also got Xavier Hutchinson and Brendan Jordan mixed up.
wow.
He's also mad at Adam Schefter.
Was it Xavier Hutchinson in Carolina?
No, he's always at the Texans.
Oh. Oh, yeah, like he's 3 Iowa State players on the Houston Texans. And what else?
So I for another Buckeye, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Luke Lachey.
Is he also?
He's on the Tech one in Texas, but let's see what it is.
No, that's Sebastian Castro.
Oh, Sebastian, wait, oh.
So I believe that makes
Can the Steelers stop taking my Hawkeyes?
what?
That's like
on
four,
defense.
no, actually, 3 on defense, 1 on offense.
Yeah.
There's a Caleb Johnson, Yada Black, Sebastian Castro, and whatever that 4th one is. Yep. Anyway, so I think Iowa State starts out 1-2, and then they beat Arkansas State, go 2-2. It's actually at Arkansas State.
I believe it's been a home and home as well.
Yeah.
I think they did that with Ohio a few years ago.
Yeah.
That they lost
Yeah, Ohio beat them, and then one Iowa State, one pissed off Iowa State fans yelled at Matt Campbell, "You're on the hot seat!" And then Matt Campbell had to be held back from absolutely kicking the guy's ass.
But get back guy.
Yeah.
Out those.
What?
They call them the get back guys.
Oh yeah, and also
Say you're supposed to keep them on the sideline.
oh yeah, and there was also this one woman I've seen the clip multiple times who went this Oklahoma woman who traveled to USC to see Lewis and yelled at Lakers right in his face, "Boo City, you traitor!" And then Lakers was like, "You're gone, sweetheart." Anyway, moving right along. And also, what did Adam Schefter say to Xavier Hutchinson that pissed him off?
No, it was about a Vikings player.
Oh, what?
Rondale Moore that played.
Oh yeah, he's out with an injury.
Yeah, it's second straight year. Poor guy.
Oh my god,
Knee injury.
that dude cannot catch a break.
Anyway, the Vikings announcer thought he got a text from Adam Schefter asking what they do about the guy like 5 minutes right after he got injured.
No way, dude. And that dude is a wild. That Vikings is a wild man.
Yeah, some of the best calls.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey, this isn't Detroit, man. It's a Super Bowl.
And also, I'm very sorry for that horrible cringy thing of his Minneapolis Miracle call. That is, yeah.
You want crazy?
Yeah. Anyway, anyway, that we're getting off talking a lot, bro. I would say. Can you tell us our least favorite team? Anyway, Arizona, they win that. Cincinnati win that. Colorado win that. BYU win that. Arizona State lose that. Lose to TCU. Beat Kansas. Beat Oklahoma State.
So we got 8-4.
Yeah. So they lost Iowa, Iowa, Kansas State, Arizona State, and TCU. 8-4. So respectable season, but not enough to make the playoffs.
They could be throwing the Popeyes Bowl or the
Power Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that good enough. Like they were like 9 wins when they went to the Power Bowl.
I don't know. So whoever loses the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah, whoever loses the Big 12 challenging game. Well, yeah, as long as they only if they only make the playoffs. That
They have their own committee, 8's Big 12.
Yeah, of course they do. And then let's go to Kansas State, seeing as they're another team that's ranked. And so Kansas State, of course, their transfer quarterback Will Howard won the national championship, and now is at the Steelers.
You don't know.
No, Will Howard.
I already talked about Kansas State.
I'm talking about Kansas State.
Yeah, that's where you started.
Yeah, he started with and then went to Ohio State, won the national championship, and now he's with the Steelers. Did he play in the preseason game? How did he do?
He was injured.
Oh, he was injured?
He's a hand issue.
Oh my gosh.
Probably not on the field anymore.
Yep. Yeah, and for Kansas State, I don't know what no players they were gained and lost, but they're ranked 17, so they should be pretty good.
Their quarterback back, Avery Johnson.
Yeah, Avery Johnson. Yeah, I heard he was really good. And the one other running back that.
I have no idea.
Anyway, so
I don't think he was drafted.
no, man, like I said, I think they beat Iowa State and Ireland, and then they beat North Dakota and beat Army.
Oh wow, someone this bricked
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They have the old Army logo.
The what? Oh my gosh, dude, get your logos up to date. Hey, come on.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, predictors.com, don't sue us.
Yep. Yep. But maybe get your logos checked. And then
That's like from like college football. What?
no, 06. 06 and maybe 14. I'm thinking, but it's like those.
They've
Also in
changed
06.
it over the years color wise, but
Yeah.
see,
Yeah. So we call. So we call.
oh, they introduced what? The current one?
Yeah, the current one. Yep. Anyway, so they started out 3-0, beat Arizona, and beat UCF, and beat Baylor, and then beat TCU, beat Kansas, and did I say Texas Tech will win them? I said Kansas State.
So right now you got them going
I'm going
9-0.
yeah, not but I'm going 12-0
Okay.
and being like the top team in the Big 12.
So it looks like it'll be Kansas State and Texas Tech
Yeah, Kansas State and Texas Tech
in the
in the Big 12 championship.
yeah. Because of course Texas Tech will have the tiebreak over Arizona State,
Yep.
and I don't see any other team.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about Colorado.
Yeah, that's not Colorado.
Their team is
Yeah, because they lost Shedeur and Shiloh Sanders and Travis Hunter. They lost all those guys.
not to make a joke here, but they also lost Beyond the Platter.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, he was cancer free now. Yep. So
Anyway, I think they have an up and up quarterback.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think they got a 5-star quarterback in the class of 25.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know who their starter is going to be.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least he was in college for 25, 26.
Yeah. 26. And also for Colorado's host game, I think Georgia Tech beats them. We'll get more.
What's this game?
It's at Colorado. And it's a Friday night game at Colorado.
Some weird matchup.
Georgia's at Colorado.
Yeah.
I think these two share a national title in one year.
Yeah, media was making those decisions.
I know, and that is something I never understood. Why did every other division have a championship? Yet the media just in Division I college football has always been ran weirdly. The FBS college football is rampant and rampant.
Folsom Field.
Yeah. Yeah, so but I think on Georgia Tech because Georgia Tech we'll get to that, but they had a really powerful team to be sneaky good.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in turn.
Yeah, and then it's Colorado plays the newest FBS team, the Delaware Blue Hens.
Getting them a W, right?
Yep, Colorado beats them. And then Colorado beats Houston. They destroy Wyoming. Well, BYU Colorado, that could be a close one.
I think it's that Colorado.
Yeah, but I think since Colorado's there, I think they beat BYU. I think you'll lose TCU. Did I say Iowa State beats Colorado? Yeah, and then beat Utah. Actually, no, I think I might have Utah winning that. And then beat Arizona, beat West Virginia, lose Arizona State, lose Kansas State. So other than that, 7-5.
You have beat Utah?
I have a lose in Utah.
Well, you're at almost 6-6.
Oh gosh.
Because you have lose to Arizona State, Kansas State, Utah, Iowa State, TCU, and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I guess I'm at 6-6. Maybe Deion Sanders wasn't meant to be.
I sneak into
It,
what bowl game? But they didn't. Independence Bowl.
yeah, I mean maybe they'll do a lot better, but a lot of those games could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they could be 6-6. They could also be like 9-3, 9-3, or 8-4. And moving on, let's go to BYU. They'll have a totally different quarterback. And BYU's who knows about their now starting quarterback, but at first backup. I mean, and you know something on him?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so And of course, BYU, they start out against Portland State. They should win that.
Some Mormon they got from somewhere, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but did you know their last quarterback is actually Jewish? No. Yeah, the last
Didn't they call him something? What was his nickname?
I don't know, I forgot. But their last quarterback who just got kicked out was actually Jewish. And now that
What? He went to Tulane.
yeah, he went to Tulane. Yeah, same place where Brendan Sullivan went.
Yeah, so they got a good.
Yeah,
No cheap pun.
yeah, Tulane should be pretty solid. Yeah, so
I just wanted to know his nickname.
yeah. Anything?
Wait, what?
What?
I did not know that.
He was
That's why he was kicked off the team.
yeah, because he
I'm not gonna announce it on
yeah,
Twitter.
that's what I said. That's what I said in the beginning. He didn't follow the thou shalt not commit adultery. You know.
So yeah, he would have received a 17 ban, so he left.
Yeah, so he left and went to Tulane. Gee, BYU is so old school, dude.
But he was also accused of sexual assault, but cases were dropped.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So
He had some nickname that was like playing into his faith.
yep, and yeah, he was a Jew. He was of the Jewish faith. So
Oh, they called him the BY Jew.
yeah, BYU because he was a Jewish quarterback. Yeah, I don't know how he got into BYU. I will never know because BYU being a Mormon college.
Apparently, Tulane's given him the nickname the Kosher Cannon
The kosher cannon.
or the Shabbat Shotgun.
Probably some Jewish references I do not know because I'm Christian.
I believe kosher is what they call their meals, what they eat,
Okay.
because they don't believe in eating
Yep.
like pork. They
Yeah.
eat predominantly.
Yeah, and the Christian faith does bread and wine for communion.
Yeah, I think Mormons are also, they don't drink.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mormons. They're a weird bunch of people. You know. Yeah. Anyway, now. Let's get into BYU.
Okay, so Portland State.
Yeah. Portland State, easy dub. Stanford. I don't know about them. Easy dub. East Carolina. What?
Reich is their coach.
What?
Frank Reich.
Frank Reich.
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
He was with the Colts, and then he was with the Panthers for 11 games. Like the shortest coaching streak of all time.
Bruh. Anyway.
I believe, like, they call it GMs now. Like, college football is GMs right now.
Yeah. Because Andrew Luck's now their GM.
Yeah. It's like, that's weird.
I
Like,
know.
because now you're basically running like NFL free agency.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and Trump signed an executive order to limit that stuff. You know.
Yeah, I think it was just like the whole government thing. It's like, it's payments to reimburse
Yeah.
past or current players,
Yep.
but it's only been approved for this year for each school gets a certain amount of money
Yeah.
you can spend it on, but it was permitting it from
Yeah, from becoming a business.
you and me can't just go and say to Mark Gronowski, here, take this $50 bill.
Yeah. Anyway, so BYU, I said,
You can't just toss some money in the big stuff.
yeah.
Like a booster can't
Yeah, Booster can't just forge over cash.
yeah. I think that's what Trump signed.
Yeah.
That the money that's going from the U.S. bill or whatever, all that money is.
Yep.
Yeah.
His next executive order should be prohibiting conference realignment and bringing on and making college football conferences more local. No.
Okay, then we had another weird matchup.
Yeah.
Close, full of weird matchup.
Yeah, but East Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be another dub. And then Colorado, I said they lost that. Went and beat West Virginia, beat Arizona. And now the Holy War. I think Utah will win that one. And then lose Iowa State, lose Texas Tech. I think they beat TCU, beat Cincinnati, beat UCF. So that's like 9-3, right?
8-4.
8-4. All right. Okay. 8-4. Yeah, what are other notable teams that stand out in the Big 12?
Kansas.
Oh yeah,
I just don't know who's their quarterback.
yeah. I think it is. I think it's still Jason Bean. Like let me. Yeah, do it.
I think it's Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels. Wait, he's still there?
Not to be confused with Jaden
Yeah,
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah, and now
Same last name.
yeah, same last name. Are they related?
Yeah, he says he was the quarterback. What? Because I believe he was 22, so it's got to be his last year.
Yeah, so Jalen Daniels. Well, yeah, Jason Bean. He wasn't even there last year. And
Oh, base it here. It says. So he's been here since 2020.
mm-hmm.
So it's his 6th year.
Yeah.
So he's a red shirt.
Yep.
And then I believe he was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. He got injured, and then the backup came in. Yeah, so
Which I believe was.
according to stats, he was not, and the backup was. I'm looking at like 2024 stats, and Jason Bean isn't even listed on ESPN.
Yeah, in 23 he was hurt.
Yeah, in 24,
He played 3 games.
24 he was just disappointing. Yeah, so we'll see how he does in his last year. Anyway, so in the first game they play Fresno State, who was another future Pac-12 member.
I believe Jason Bean was selected like
Yeah.
first overall in the USFL draft or something.
No. Yeah, so
Or the, what is it now? The UFL?
the UFL, yeah, UFL.
I believe.
The XFL and UFL merged together.
But I think he didn't end up playing because he was signed by NFL team, but that name or is that no?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then anyway, so
They also don't have their running back,
yep.
but that could be a question.
Who was their running back?
Devin Neal, he's with the Saints.
Oh yeah, and then yeah. So first game they play is against Fresno State. Then they should win that, and that's first game in their new stadium. And then they play against Wygert, easy win. And then a rivalry renewed, the border war between them and Missouri.
Yeah, I thought this was a different team.
Yeah, Missouri.
They're using an old logo.
Wait, they're using Missouri's old logo too?
Well, it's an old logo with the M.
Gee, predictor,
Current logo with the M around.
Gee, predictor, get your logos straight. Stop using old logos.
Mercyhurst or FCS school.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so Kansas. I think they lose to Missouri in this game because it's at Missouri. Yeah, and then they play West Virginia. I think they'll win that. Beat Cincinnati. Beat UCF. Lose to Texas Tech. Lose to K-State. Beat Oklahoma State. Beat Arizona. Lose to Iowa State, and beat Utah. So that'll put them at
8-4. But I believe we had like Kansas State, Texas Tech, Arizona State as the top 3 tier.
Kansas State and Arizona State, Texas Tech at the top 3 teams.
You got Iowa State, Kansas, BYU,
Yeah.
potentially Baylor, or
Potentially
BYU.
Yeah, and then Colorado,
The Iowa State, Kansas,
Iowa State, Kansas, and BYU,
potentially Colorado, and
and potential Colorado, and
the
then
second tier, and then
the others,
and the others.
yeah,
I believe like Cincinnati and Oklahoma State are kind of
yeah. Cincinnati, Oklahoma State are probably the 2 worst teams in the conference.
maybe UCF.
Maybe UCF, although the UCF just rehired Scott Frost, and he did take them from 0-12 to 12-0.
That was 1 year ago though.
No, wait, what?
After 0-12, Scott Frost was hired.
Yeah, Scott Frost hired, and then they went undefeated.
next year.
And then the
That's
next,
Scott Frost's second year.
yeah, Scott Frost's second year they went 12-0. Yeah, and then they went 12-0 again, and were crowned by the the NCAA as national champions.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, but like who knows? Maybe and Scott Prescott going to Nebraska was a mistake. So we'll see if UCF truly is his place.
Yeah. So I think that'll about wrap this video.
Yep. We'll see.
Don't forget to hit share, subscribe,
Yep.
and thank you for watching.
And goodbye.